We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Baltimore Orioles and the Atlanta Braves. Number 6 makes his big league debut right after this. Felix Hernandez gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, here he is, King Felix, also known as the King. Big arm, 5-pitch mix, mid to upper 90s fastball, slider, curve, changeup, and split. Some people think he throws too many pitches. Well, I know one thing, this guy's been a good pitcher for a long time, and he is one of the few aces in the game of baseball.
So stepping in, Ryan Mountcastle. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike.
First pitch, 6:05.
And he sends it the other way toward right center. Acuna giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the second baseman, Hunter Alberto.
Stepping up to the plate, Hanser Alberto. First pitch coming, here it is. And he gets ahead 0-1. Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time 68 degrees. Fouled off. Alberto is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down to first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
Chad Sabatka comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Number 61. Batting first, the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Hit on the ground to third. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Man at second here with 2 away, and digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and it's gone.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
So here's Trey Mancini as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Swing and a liner. Foul. 2 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes now.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Here's another one that's drilled, this one to left. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs.
Walking around the cage during BP.
The left fielder, 25, Anthony Santander.
Mark Melanson is out from the bullpen now as he'll work in his third game so far this spring. Anthony Santander the next to bat. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. 3 runs already home here. High in the air out towards shallow right. Duvall is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Baltimore's out in front, 3-0. Alex Cobb will be the starter for the O's in this contest. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, he wasn't particularly good in his last one. If you look at the line score, he only lasted 4 innings, took the loss. He'll really be hoping to turn in a much better performance in this one.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And there's one down now. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the utility man, Johan Camargo. To short. Iglesias is there. In time to first, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Freddy Freeman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
Pretty much an obligatory take that time.
Yeah, when the first 2 guys in the inning make first pitch outs, you really don't have much choice.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first. Now in the box, Pedro Severino, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
28, Pedro.
In there, 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Now the pitch. The bouncer to the left side. Camargo brings it in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Striding into the box, Austin Hayes. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Melanson is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Alex Cobb stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. 0-1, here's the pitch. Hey. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. ready to go for the last half of the inning. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Marcell Ozuna. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here.
Well, they were a lot more comfortable up 3 than they are now, only up by 1. That just goes to show you one pitch, one 2-run shot, and the entire complexion of a game can change just like that.
Batting fifth, the center fielder.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Standing in now, Adam Duvall. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Batting eighth, the third baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Austin Riley. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Mark Melanson. Cobb gets the sign. First pitch on the way. No balls and a strike to count. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Boy, D, were you talking about frustrating as a pitcher? You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now he could have some issues here.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hayes on the run for it. To the track, to the wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, and it's now 5-3. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So stepping into the box, Ryan Mountcastle. He flied out leading off the ball game.
Number 6.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Mountcastle.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Hit back toward the mound. Camargo picks it up cleanly. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Now batting, second base.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And set to go is the second baseman, Hanser Alberto. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ozuna on the run. And they can't run it down. Mountcastle gets his lead at first, nobody out. Got him.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Jose Iglesias will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Line drive, base hit down the line. In to score is the runner from first. It's now a 5-4 ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Orioles get a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Braves 5. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddy Freeman settles in to start out the inning. Hit hard up the middle. Iglesias is up with it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The left fielder, number 20.
So 1 gone for the Braves here in the third, and that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. Line drive, base hit to right.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
The center fielder, number 13.
Acuna digs in now. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Santander is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping in for the Braves, Adam Duvall, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And here's another ball well hit. This one to left field. The onslaught will continue as this is going to be another home run. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happening. This ball's jumping at it.
You know, D-Row, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
David Hess, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Grounded to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the Braves do pick up 3 on the strength of this 3-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 8-4. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go as the switch-hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Ready for another chance? Pedro Severino. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Over to Albies. Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the 1 on the play. Austin Hayes the next to bat. First time up, he went down looking.
And Matty, it was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled this guy. That has to be in the back of his mind as he walks to the plate right here. Has to protect against looking foolish again on the off speed.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. In now for the O's, David Hess. From the stretch. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. Orioles leave 1. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Mark Melanson. High in the air out to center field. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ozzie Albies. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Line toward the gap in left center, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the utility man, Johan Camargo. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Stepping into the box.
Leading off the Baltimore, the first baseman, number 6, Ryan Mountcastle.
Sean Newcomb will come on and get some work as he makes his second appearance so far this spring.
Number 15, Sean Newcomb.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. And this is popped up near second base, and this is taken in for out number 1.
Up next for the Orioles.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Duvall is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
Striding in once again, Jose Iglesias. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. A ball and 2 strikes now. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 3 up, 3 down. Bruce Zimmerman, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill. So next up will be Freddy Freeman. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. One there. And an offline throw, but a good tag this time to get his man anyway. Into the box, Travis d'Arnaud. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's his third knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at bat or 2 before this one ends.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Renato Nunez will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out. Throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Trey Mancini. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting. Left field.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Santander. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. And it's 1-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Wade LeBlanc is going to come on now as he's already up to 10 appearances here in the spring. Digging in and looking for more, Adam Duvall. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit on the ground to short, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Into the box, Austin Riley. Iglesias is there to second for 1. On to first, a double play. Nick Markakis will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Line drive to center field, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot.
The batter, number 1.
Ozzie Albies will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Luke Jackson will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
Number 77.
So striding forward now, Pedro Severino. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Count is 1-2 now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Austin Hayes stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. 1-2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
2-2 the count. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Cedric Mullins will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 31.
Fouled away. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More spring training baseball from Florida following. Asher Wojciechowski gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 29.
Johan Camargo will be the first one to greet him here. Dansby Swanson is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's the first baseman, Freddy Freeman, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Here's Marcelo Zuna as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Up next for Atlanta.
Well, a part of me wants to applaud him for staying with it and making the throw, but after he bobbled it, he should have just eaten the ball and lived to fight another day. As it is, he gets tagged with an error, and a man is on base.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And next to hit is the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. Digging in to try it again, Ronald Acuna. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Popped him up. Mountcastle is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play. And now a triple play as he... Dansby Swanson will remain in the game in the 9th spot in the order and take over at shortstop. DJ Stewart is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. He pulls this one into right, and the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. Richie Martin will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Richie Martin goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Looked like a breaking ball that time, but it never came back down. High in the air out to center field. Acuna's there for it. And that's the third out. 3 up, 3 down. Richie Martin stays in the ballgame in the 9-hole and takes over at second base. Rio Ruiz is into the game as well as he's the new first baseman. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. And that's the first out.
Now playing shortstop, number 13.
In now, Austin Riley. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Riley. This game for the Orioles.
On a line, that's a base hit.
Number 1 with the Martin.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
The batter.
So now to the plate, Luke Jackson, as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Santander waits on it. 2 gone. So up steps Ozzie Albies. First delivery to him on the way. From the belt, the pitch. Two out with the man at first. Hit in the air down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Austin Wynns is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
to right fielder, number 16.
A reminder that coming up after the ball game tonight, we'll have full highlights of the game exclusively right here on the show.
Ryan Holiday.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Now the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ozuna is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ramon Urias will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
The pitcher was acting innocent, but I saw it in real time, and my first thought was he did that on purpose. These pitchers can paint the black inside and out, make the ball move up and down. So a lot of times when you see a guy get hit in that spot, there was some kind of message behind it. We'll see what that leads to the rest of this game.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Pedro Severino is at the plate as he looks at ball one. The 1-0. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Braves get the win after banging out 16 total hits. Mark Melanson is the winning pitcher of record. Alex Cobb was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves.